Another worst week for the trucking industry. I'm actually sitting in a Seattle, Washington right now without a load. I don't have no load right now. I dropped my load 8 o'clock in the morning and it's already 1 o'clock that I'm sitting here waiting for the load. A lot of people been asking me, does it gonna get fixed? Is it gonna get better? I have no fucking clue what is gonna happen because day by day it's getting worse and worse. I have no clue. I haven't seen trucking industry like this in the past 10 years. This is the worst year for the trucking industry. Worst year. And when I came to a truck stop, I reserved a shower. There were 23 people in front of me in the line. 23 people. It's been 4 hours I'm waiting for the shower. And they still 3 people ahead of me. Still. So you can imagine that how many people are sitting at this truck stop without a load. All the truck drivers, we have nothing else to do besides taking shower all day. Pray for everybody. Stay safe on the road.
But if the company intends to violate our contract or makes any attempt to go after hard-fought Teamster jobs, the company is going to be in for one hell of a fight. This is what President Sean O'Brien from the Teamsters has recently said in a statement regarding the affairs of UPS. He also said if UPS wants to continue to downsize corporate management, the Teamsters will not stand in its way. Let me give you a little bit more context of what is actually going on right now. UPS employs about 490,000 employees across the entire world. And recently, they just announced that they are wanting to cut 20,000 positions. Now, a lot of this is coming from a business relationship between Amazon and UPS and a recent decision to cut the volume of Amazon delivered by UPS by 50% by the end of 2026. Now, Brian Dykes, which is UPS's financial chief officer, said, "These actions will enable us to expand our U.S. domestic operating margin and increase profitability." Now, I'm reading all of this on the news just like many of you can. But I will say at our building, it does seem like it's causing quite the skerfuffle.
And workers all over are just furious, guys. This is affecting so many workers, and it's so unfortunate that so many families out here are getting affected by this. And even just regular truck drivers as a whole. Truck drivers are getting less and less loads each day. Y'all saw the video I just posted here, guys. There are so many truck drivers who are just waiting in Seattle or just waiting at these ports, and they're just like, okay, when am I going to get my next load, right? So it just depends on everything. Everything has a cause and effect, and it's all supply and demand. But at the end of the day, guys, people, it annoys the crap out of me when I see MAGA. They're talking about this isn't a result of terrorists. This is just a result of the economy. This is the result of what the Biden administration did. What is Trump doing right now that is going to make the economy better, guys? I don't know. It just blows my mind to see this, guys, and I hate to see that UPS is laid off 20,000 workers. That is ridiculous. But listen, I got more videos in here that are gonna blow your mind. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more great content like this. This is crazy because even FedEx is about to lay off. I'll make a video about that later, guys. I saw they laid off an entire plant here a couple weeks ago. But hey, listen, I think it's gonna get even worse than that, and it's very unfortunate to see. But hey, let's get to the rest of the video.
Breaking: UPS just announced that it will be cutting 20,000 jobs due to tariffs. High tariffs means fewer packages sent, which means UPS needs fewer workers. Many companies that use UPS to ship have already informed it that they are looking to cut costs this year. And amongst those is its largest customer, Amazon. Amazon has already started to raise prices, which means that people are buying less. On top of the 20,000 jobs that UPS will be cutting this year, it already cut 12,000 jobs late last year, bringing the total to 32,000 jobs lost. Overall, UPS will pay $500 million in severance and other related costs to these layoffs. Even with those $500 million in cost, it expects to save $3.5 billion from cutting all these workers and from getting rid of certain buildings that it owns and operates. UPS has also refused to issue profit estimates for the year, saying that it's just too difficult with all the uncertainty around tariffs. This is terrible news, but people are losing jobs due to the reduced trade volume from tariffs. To everyone saying these people wouldn't be affected, you just made the D3 list, a podcast about dumb, desperate, and diabolical business decisions.
Listen, this is getting out of control, and honestly, I don't know where the bottom is for all these layoffs here, but at the end of the day, you must prepare yourself. And you know, it's only gonna get worse from here out. So this next video is gonna blow your mind. I'm just gonna say that right here. Let's get to it.
The job market in 2025 has gotten so bad that I tried to sign up as a DoorDash driver yesterday and they said no. They said, sorry, we have too many people in your area. And I said, it's Los Angeles. It is a big area. And they said, no. Too many. Okay, I guess I'll just go back to looking for Waymos to run me over.
So by now, I know you've seen that the ports are empty. So I've seen in every single video that it's going to trickle down from the auto industry, then the food service, retail, so on and so forth. Well, I'm here to tell you it's already happening. I work for a company that is very close with the industry that moves the freight from those shipping containers all throughout the country. And we've just received yesterday our first round of layoffs. The company that I work for, by the end of 2025, globally, they're going to be laying off over 5% of the workforce. They've announced that it's going to be over 5,000 employees throughout the company in the world, and there's going to be about 5,000 contractors. So if they're assuming that it's going to be that much loss and there's not going to be anything to move, so there's not going to be anything in the store. So I'm here to tell you, here's the red flag. It's happening. It's not going to be good. And if you don't have a place to be able to fuel the trucks, that means there's not going to be any trucks. There's not going to be any goods to move, to buy, to have. Here's your fair warning.
This is not fear mongering, guys. This is literally just telling it what it is. And I keep saying in the comment section, oh, what are you going to do when the economy gets better, when it starts to boom? What right now is going to cause the economy to boom? Is it that we have no allies? Is that going to make us boom for some odd reason? Is it because China has the tariffs on us and we have tariffs on China? What right now would cause the economy to get better? What is going to make America great? I don't know. I see nothing going good right now, and it's across the board. The ports are emptying out. When we talk about over there in China, guys, they're not sending anything else. This is it. This is what we were talking about months ago. And now that it's happening, I don't know. The goalpost just moved again to a whole different, God, oh my God. I look at the comments. Now let's be real right now. I look at the comments, man. Every single video, I just see thousands of comments. There's always one where I'm like, you have no idea. And you constantly just continue over and over thinking that, oh, it's gonna get better. You're panicking too soon. You're fear mongering. That's the word now. That's the new word of the month. Fear mongering. This is a fear mongering, guys. This is just telling exactly how it is. With FedEx layoffs, guys, there is no packages being moved right now. There are packages, of course, it's not completely done, but the volume of packages is just slowly going down, and eventually it's going to be a huge downtrend. All right, it's going to plummet, but right now this is just the beginning, guys. And you know, I said this months ago, weeks ago, whatever it is. This is just the beginning. It's going to get so bad very, very soon. Yo, check this one out. It's going to blow your mind. This guy even just retired. I don't know. Let me know. Hey, he retired. I don't know if he got laid off or he's just like he's done. Check this out.
So I got laid off today. Just something I've never experienced in my 32 years of life. I have always had a job. I think I'm still in shock. And I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next, which is a really weird but good feeling.
Okay, I completely understand why people are saying it's just easier to follow your dreams because it's hard out here. It is, and I know I keep saying this, but oh my gosh, like literally last night I went to sleep listening to some manifestation YouTube videos, listening to how to be a better interviewee, watching TikToks on the job hunts, and everyone is struggling. I just finished walking out of a job interview because I had a 9:30 interview, and even like right when I walked into the establishment, it was a Red Roof Inn, and I was just like, hey, I'm here for it. She's like, job interview, hands me over the application. I'm like, okay. And as the customers were coming in too, I was sitting in the lobby, and maybe she was just having a bad day or something. She just kept saying, piss me off. I'm like, okay, I definitely don't want to work in this environment, but at the same time, I want to work, and they know that. That's the crazy thing. They know that, and that's why like even I keep getting these first interviews, which I'm grateful for, but then there's nothing, not even an email being like, hey, we decided to pursue like a different candidate or anything. Nothing at all. So yeah, I'm trying to manifest going.
But if you enjoy great content like this, guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. I will see you next video. We out. Let's go.